Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Tikkabilla. Now, what are you doing today? Are you playing? Or eating, perhaps? Or maybe you're running around. Perhaps you're just sitting down still. Are you painting? Or reading a book? Or maybe you like daydreaming. I like daydreaming. What do you like to do?
Hello. We're going on a pretend day. Do you want to come too?
Are you ready, Tamba?
I'm ready.
All you have to do on a pretend day is imagine you're doing lots of different things at different times of the day.
You can come with us if you like. It's 6 o'clock, it's early in the morning. I'm wide awake, but no one else is out of bed. Mum and Dad are fast asleep and snoring. I hope they wake up soon, 'cause I need to be fed.
It's time for breakfast.
Lots of lovely yummy things.
It's time for breakfast.
Some porridge and some honey.
It's time for breakfast.
Orange juice and cornflakes.
It's time for breakfast now.
It's 9:30, I'm standing in the hallway. I've got my hat and scarf on now, I'm trying to find my shoes. I think my dad has gone and lost the car keys. I hope he finds it soon, 'cause there's no time to lose.
It's time for playgroup.
Here I am with all my friends.
It's time for playgroup.
Lots of toys and lots of noise.
It's time for playgroup.
Loads of girls and loads of boys.
It's time for playgroup now. It's lunchtime, we're hungry. We've all brought some food. Let's sit down to eat it. Let's be very still. We're full up with flapjack. We're quite in the mood to lie here together and have a short snooze.
It's 3 o'clock, I'm ready and I'm waiting for Mum to pick me up and take me to the swimming pool. I hope she's got my costume and my towel, my rubber ring and floaty things, my goggles are so cool.
It's time for swimming.
Jumping in the shallow end.
It's time for swimming.
Floating with my water wings.
It's time for swimming.
Hold my breath and count to 10.
It's time for swimming now.
It's very near bedtime. We've had a great day. I'm tired and I'm floppy. I'm yawning away. I'm wearing pajamas and tucked up in bed. My dad turns the light out.
Good night, sleepy head. Night. So did you enjoy our pretend day? I think someone has forgotten that it was just pretend. Tamba's fallen asleep.
Maybe we'll see someone else falling asleep through the windows. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square or arched? Which one will it be? It's the arched window.
It's 7:30 and nearly time for our bed. Just time for one last play with our toys.
Okay guys, time for bed.
Oh, okay, Dad. There's still loads to do before bedtime. We've got to tidy all our toys away in the playroom. Put on our pyjamas and clean our teeth. Wash our hands and faces till we're all lovely and clean. Dad and Catherine have come to say goodnight, but first we have to tuck in our toys.
Good night, Mr. P. Good night, Doggy.
And now it's our turn.
Don't like my first bite. Night, Mummy.
Good night.
Good night, Martin and Fanula. Good night, Dad.
Martin, Fanula and Dad all fell asleep.
Tamba's having a good sleep. Oh, are you still sleepy, Tamba?
Oh, why don't you sit there quietly for a bit?
Tamba, give us a hug.
And that's the clock. Tikkabilla, Tockabilla, Tikkabilla, Tock. What's the time on the Tikkabilla clock? Well, the big hand is pointing down to the number 6. So that means it's past something. And the little hand is halfway past the number 7. So it must be 7:30. But what's underneath the clock? It's a knife, a fork, and a plate. Maybe there'll be some food in today's story. And it's called Full, Full, Full of Love. On Sunday, Mum took JJ to Granny's house. I'll go get Dad, Mum said. I won't be long. Granny's soft and warm and full of hugs and kisses. Kiss, kiss, hugs and cuddles. Granny was cooking. The dinner smelled lovely. Is dinner ready, Gran? Asked JJ. But Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's put out the dishes. Granny's cupboard is always full of colourful dishes. Clink, clank, clatter, clatter. But JJ was hungry. Is dinner ready now? He asked. Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's feed the fish. Granny's fish tank is full of all kinds of fishes. Splash, splish, wiggle, wiggle. But JJ was hungry, so JJ asked again, "Is dinner ready now, Gran?" Gran shook her head. "Dinner's not ready yet," she said. "Come, let's..." Then JJ saw the sweetie tin. Granny's sweetie tin was full up to the brim. Tip, tip, struggle, juggle. Gran said, "No." But seeing those sweets had made JJ even hungrier than before, so he asked again, "Is dinner nearly ready, Gran?" Gran shook her head. "Dinner's not ready yet," she said. "Come, let's look for the others." So they looked out of the window and they waited and waited. Tick, tock, snuggle, cuddle. Then JJ saw a car come round the corner, then another and another, and the cars stopped one behind the other, and out they all came. Uncles and aunties, cousins and friends, Mummy and Daddy, all come for Sunday dinner at Granny's. "Dinner must be ready now, Gran." JJ grinned, and Gran laughed. I think it is." There were runner beans, peas and yams, macaroni cheese, potato and ham, dumplings, chicken, collard beans, pasta salad, rice and red beans. There was apple pie and vanilla ice cream, fresh peach cobbler covered in steam, raspberry sauce, coffee and tea. Plenty, plenty for everybody. JJ said, "I'm going to pop." And Cousin said, "Oi, I have to stop." "More pie, please," Uncle said, and Auntie and Mum shook their heads. "Not for me. I've had enough." Granny let out a big belly laugh. Dad said, "Just a little bit more." And on top of his ice cream, Gran started to pour some more raspberry sauce. Everybody was full of Granny's dinner. Yum, yum, giggle, giggle. Then Granny pulled up a stool, put up her feet and sighed. "One wash, one dry." On Sunday, JJ had dinner at Granny's house, and when it was time to go, he climbed on Granny's lap. He kissed her and she kissed him back, and then they hugged and hugged and hugged, and full of hugs, they hugged some more. Granny's house is always full of hugs and kisses, full of tasty dishes, full of all kinds of fishes, full to the brim with happy faces, full of love. That's Sunday dinner at Granny's house.
The food in that story looked delicious, didn't it? Now, I'm going to make something else that's delicious, a delicious cake stall full of delicious cakes. The first thing I'm going to make is the stall, and I'm going to use an empty fruit carton. Now, what do you think will happen if I put some paper inside the carton? Watch. Like that. It makes the carton look green. And I'm going to put the cakes all over that. But I want to make a roof for the stall as well. So I've got a piece of green paper there, and I've got some white strips of paper there. And if I stick them along, I can have a stripy roof. Bit of sticky glue. Oh. There. I'll stick one strip on. Press it down. And a bit more sticky glue there. And put number 2 on. And then a bit more sticky there. And put stripe number 3 on. And then a bit more sticky there. And put stripe number 4 on. And look, it matches me because I'm wearing green and white stripes too. Now, this is a flat roof on top of my cake stall. Won't really give much room for the cakes. Most roofs are a sort of, well, they're a sort of triangle shape, aren't they? I'm going to make this roof a triangle shape by turning the paper over like that, pressing it down to make a fold, and that looks like a roof sort of shape, doesn't it? I'm going to put that on top of my stall. And there's some bendy straws here. The reason I'm using bendy straws is I can bend them at the top like that, and hopefully they'll hold the roof up. So get a bit of sticky and put one straw like that, and then a bit more sticky, and put the other straw on the other side like that. Now, do you think that is going to hold the roof up? I hope so. We'll bend the straws like that. Should we find out? Here we go. Oh, yes. And there's the roof of the cake stall. And the next thing I want to make are some delicious cakes. I've washed my hands because I'm using some marzipan. And if I take some dollops of marzipan, I can make some cakes. Now, what's your favourite cake? Mine is, I like buns with cherries on top. I'm going to get 3 big dollops of marzipan, roll them around like that, and put some red icing on top so it looks like a cherry. There's one cherry, there's another cherry, and there's another one. 3 buns with cherries on top, and I'm going to put them in my cake stall just like that. Whoops. Now then, there. Now then, what other cakes do you like? Do you like donuts? Do you? Because I can make a ring donut if I get some marzipan and then give it a roll like that, so it's like a big long finger, and then turn it around to make a circle shape, then that looks like a ring donut, doesn't it? And I've got some sprinkles here. I'm going to put some sprinkles, sprinkle them on, and press the ring donut into it, and hopefully they'll stick to the other side. I'll turn it over, and oh, delicious. I'll put the ring donut just there in front of the buns. What else do you... do you like chocolate fingers? Delicious. Well, I had a bit more marzipan, and I'm just going to roll it like that into a long finger shape. And this time, I've got some chocolate sprinkles. And if I sprinkle those like that, I can press the marzipan finger all over it and roll it through the chocolate sprinkles and end up with a delicious chocolate finger. And I'll put that next to the donut in the cake stall. There we go. Now then, I hope someone's going to buy some of my cakes with some money. And there might be some real money through one of the windows. Should we have a look? Come on. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square, or arched? Which one will it be? It's the round window. This building is where all the coins in the United Kingdom are made, or minted, as it should be called. And the first thing you need to do when you mint a coin is to cut the correct shape out of a sheet of metal. And this machine can cut out 600 coin shapes every minute. But you couldn't spend these shapes in the shops yet because they're just metal discs called blanks at the moment. If you look on any United Kingdom coin, you will see the Queen's head on one side and a different picture on the other. Emma is carving a picture of a really famous lady called Emmeline Pankhurst into a plaster cast. When the plaster cast is completed, it's taken to a machine that uses a laser beam to make a copy of the cast onto a computer. The computer then tells this machine how big the picture should be to fit onto the coin. The machine then uses a really sharp tool to cut a thing called a die, which is used to stamp the picture onto the coins. While Emma is working on this design, the machines are stamping another picture onto these 50p coins. Thousands of metal discs, or blanks, are poured into the stamping machine, ready to be turned into a finished coin. When they're all lined up, facing upwards, this machine stamps the picture onto the coin. Look, they are minting 50p coins. Look at all those 50p coins. Tony checks the coins to make sure that the picture is in perfect condition. That's a lady called Britannia. When Tony is happy that the coins have been properly minted, he sends a big bucket load to the counting machine. They put 500 coins in every bag. The bags are sealed and weighed to make sure that the correct amount of coins are in each bag. You could buy a lot with that. So look out for 50p coins and see what picture is on the back.
There were lots of coins through the windows, weren't there?
There were.
How many do you think?
Oh, far too many to count, I think,
I
Tamba.
think you'd be up all night long counting those coins.
Shall we play our own counting game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. What shall we count?
Well, how many of us are there sitting on the sofa?
1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Oh, what next?
Oh, I know. Why don't we all count the green stripes on my shirt? Ready? You can join in too if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stripes.
Why don't you see what you can count today?
Oh, I know something that's really good for counting. Your fingers. One little finger says hello. 2 little fingers, off they go. 3 little fingers tap my chin. 4 little fingers wiggling. 5 little fingers make a wave. Number 6 says you behave. Then comes 7, 8 and 9. See them standing in a line. The last little finger gives a sigh, 'cause 10 little fingers wave goodbye.
I like that one. Let's sing it again.
1 little finger says hello. 2 little fingers, off they go. 3 little fingers tap my chin. 4 little fingers wiggling. 5 little fingers make a wave. Number 6 says you behave. Then comes 7, 8 and 9. See them standing in a line. The last little finger gives a sigh, 'cause 10 little fingers wave goodbye. And it's time for us to wave goodbye now.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.